Good morning, children. Welcome all of you to day 3 of our lesson. In the last 2 sessions, 2 days, we have learned what a government is, what are the functions of the government, and what are the organs of the government. Now, today we are going how to frame the rules in a country. Before going to that, let us see what are school rules. Every school has some rules. What are the rules in our school? These are our school rules. Always be on time. You shouldn't be late to school. Always be on time. Wear neat and tidy uniform and clean polished shoes. You should be very good looking. Maintain silence. Maintain silence. You shouldn't scream. Obey and respect your teachers. We have to obey. We have to respect all our elders and teachers. Do not fight with schoolmates. We should not fight with our friends. We should be always friendly with our friends, friendly with our neighbors. Okay? These are school rules. What happens if there are no rules in the school? Already we discussed. There will be chaos everywhere. Chaos means disorder. There will be disorder everywhere. Just like a school, every country has a set of rules that we know. Konni rules manaki telusu. We discussed. Traffic rules unnai manaki. Chala rules. We have many rules in the country. But we call these rules as laws. What do we call the rules? These rules in the country are called as laws. But today, we are going to see how are laws made and who makes the laws. Shall we see how are laws made and who makes the laws? Are you very enthusiastic to learn? How does a country frame laws for its people? It is with the help of the Constitution. It is with the help of the Constitution. India has a Constitution. We have written our own Constitution after getting independence. This is the Constitution of India. The Constitution. What is the Constitution? Constitution is the supreme law of the country. What is Constitution, children? The Constitution is the supreme law of the country. Once again, what is Constitution? The Constitution is the supreme law of country. Constitution of India is the supreme law of the country. How does it help us? The Constitution provides the principles to frame the laws. Laws ఎలా frame చేయాలి అనేది మనకి Constitution లో రాసుకున్నాం. The Constitution provides the principles to frame the laws. ఎవరికి నచ్చింది వాళ్ళు రాయకూడదు. కొన్ని principles, there are some principles. According to the principles, we have to frame the laws. It explains how a country should work. The Constitution explains how a country works. Once again, what is the first benefit? The Constitution provides the principles to frame the laws. It explains how a country works. It explains the rights of the citizens. Right ante this is not right and wrong. This right is hakku. Manakunna hakku. The freedom what we have. Once again, the first one, it provides principles to frame the laws. It explains how a country works. It explains the rights of the citizen. It explains the process to create new laws. I already told. మన ఇష్టానుసారం laws prepare చేయకూడదు. There is a process to create laws. Once again, principles to frame the laws, explains how a country works, explains rights of citizens, explain the process to create new laws, protects the citizen by preventing the government from misusing its powers. Even the government should obey the constitution. Prime Minister aina kani, what is wrong in the constitution should not be done even by the Prime Minister. Constitution punishes even the Prime Minister, the President. If any Prime Minister does a crime, he will be arrested and he will be punished. So law is equal to a common man, a beggar, a poor man, and a president and prime minister also. So ఎవరైనా president గాని prime minister గాని తన power misuse చేస్తే there is a law in constitution, the government will punish even the supreme authority. Okay children, now let us see our constitution and its history. We all know that India was ruled by British. When we were under British, we obeyed the laws framed by British. ఆ లాస్ అన్నీ కూడా బ్రిటిష్ వాళ్ళకి సూటబుల్గా ఉన్నాయి కానీ ఇండియన్స్కి సూటబుల్గా లేవు. సో మనం ఏం చేసాం? we made a struggle. We fought for our independence. So India became independent on August 15, 1947. So August 15th మనం చేసుకునేది ఏంటమ్మా? ఇండిపెండెన్స్ డే. ఇండిపెండెన్స్ డే. ఎందుకు ఇండిపెండెన్స్ డే? దట్ డే వీ బికేమ్ ఇండిపెండెంట్. దెన్ వీ బికేమ్ ఇండిపెండెంట్. నౌ దెర్ ఈస్ నో వన్ టు రూల్ అస్. ఇప్పుడు మనల్ని మనమే రూల్ చేసుకోవాలి. దెన్ వీ నీడెడ్ అవర్ ఓన్ కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్. 1947 we became independent. We do not have constitution. Then we started making constitution. We elected 389 members. And the leader of these members was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. All these 389 members, under the leadership or chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, prepared constitution. ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ చేశారమ్మా? ఇట్ టుక్ 2 years. And we prepared constitution by November 1949. Constitution was ready by November 1949. But the Parliament adopted the Constitution on 26th January 1950. That is why 26th January we celebrate Republic Day. I hope you understand the difference between the Republic Day and Independence Day. Republic Day will be celebrated on 26th January and Independence Day will be celebrated on 15th August. Okay children, this was the history of our constitution. What happened when we were under British rule? We obeyed the laws framed by British. So what we did? We fought for freedom. We became independent on 15th August 1947. Then we needed our own constitution. How many members prepared constitution? 389 members. Who was the leader of these members? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. How many years it took for making the constitution ready? 2 years. When was it ready? In November 1949. When was it adopted? 26th January 1950. What do we celebrate? We celebrate Republic Day. See, the Constitution was adopted on 26th January 1950. Okay? Now, the book begins with a page called as Preamble. Preamble. Okay? What is a preamble? A preamble is a brief introduction to a document or a book. The preamble of Constitution gives us introduction of the Constitution. See this? We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. These are the guiding principles. కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ ఏమి చెప్పింది అనేది మొత్తం కూడా ఇంట్రడక్షన్ అంతా కూడా ఈ ప్రియాంబుల్లో ఉంది. లేటర్ we'll see it. So what is a preamble? A brief introduction to any book. What is the preamble of Constitution? A brief introduction to the Constitution. Okay, do you know actual Constitution was a handwritten document. మన కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ ని మన హ్యాండ్ తో రాశారన్నమాట మన 389 మెంబర్స్. See how beautiful is the handwriting. We also should maintain such a beautiful handwriting. See, this is still there in Parliament Library in New Delhi. Okay, children? Now, as per our preamble, we have seen India is a sovereign, spelling sovereign, S-O-V-E-R-E-I-G-N, sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. India ఎలా ఉండాలని చెప్పింది కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్? India should be sovereign, India should be socialist, India should be secular, and India should be a democratic republic. These are called guiding principles of our constitution. These terms are called guiding principles of our constitution. So let us see what is sovereign. Sovereign means we are not ruled by any other country. We are not ruled by any other country. When we were under British rule, was India sovereign? No, because we were ruled by British. Is India sovereign today? Yes, because only we rule our country. And socialist means all citizens should be treated equally. Whether it is a prime minister, I told you, or a poor man, high caste, low caste, elders or young kid, should be treated equally. That is called as socialism. All can write an exam, all can enter a temple, all can participate in elections, those who ever gets a certain age. So it is socialism. And secular, all religions should be treated equally by the government. Government should not support any religion. There is no state religion. So our India is secular. Our India is sovereign. Socialists, observe the spellings. Secular and democratic. We elect our government. We elect the prime minister. We elect the president. We elect the chief minister. We elect the MLAs either directly or indirectly. The all adults, ఏ క్యాస్ట్ అయినా డబ్బులుండు లేకపో 18 years దాటిందంటే మనము we can vote and elect the chief minister in state and prime minister at the center. We have the right to vote. Government baga pani cheyakapote, suppose this term we have TRS government. If the people feel the government is not functioning well, next time they may vote for Congress. This year we have BJP in the center. If it doesn't function well, what we do? We vote for Congress or any other party next year. So the government is made by the people and it works for the people. It works for the people and it is made up of the people. It is made by the people. It works for the people. Okay? How is the government made up of, children? It is made up of the people. Who made the government? It is made by the people. For whom does it work? It works for the people, of the people, by the people and for the people. Okay? That is called as democracy. So India is democratic and India is republic. Power is held by people and their elected leaders. We have a constitution. We have a constitution. మన కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ చెప్తుంది లీడర్కి ఏం పవర్ ఉంది, పీపుల్కి ఏం పవర్ ఉంది అని మనం అలానే ఫాలో అవుతాం కాబట్టి అవర్ కంట్రీ ఈజ్ రిపబ్లిక్. వన్స్ అగైన్, వాట్ ఆర్ ద గైడింగ్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్? sovereign. Why sovereign? We are not ruled by any other country. Socialist. Why socialist? We all are treated equally. Secular. Why secular? All religions should be treated equally. Democratic. Why democratic? The government is formed of the people, by the people, and it works for the people. We have right to vote. And the next, republic. The power is held by the people. We give power. If we do not like, we take away the power. We elect our leaders. These are called guiding principles of constitution. And do you know, children, the terms socialist and secular were not there when the constitution was adopted in 1950. Later, these terms were added to the constitution in 1976. When were the terms socialist and secular introduced? In 1976. Okay, children? Is it clear? Now, can you answer these questions? What is constitution? Constitution is the supreme law. Why is it important? I have given in functions. Listen or read and write any two. See, choose the correct answer. If a country is ruled by king or queen, that means it is not secular, not sovereign, not a republic. Okay? Not a republic, not a sovereign, not secular. Find out the correct answer. If a country has an official religion, that means it is not secular, not sovereign, not democratic. Country కంటూ ఒక రిలీజియన్ ఉంటే, గవర్నమెంట్ ఒక రిలీజియన్ సపోర్ట్ చేస్తే అది ఏమిటి? If a country is colonized and ruled by leaders of different country, and if we were ruled by others, the country is not secular, not sovereign, not democratic. If the leaders of the country are all chosen by the king or queen and citizens are not allowed to vote, that means it is not secular, not sovereign, not democratic. I hope now you can you identify the characteristics of constitution? Can you explain the need for constitution? Can you apply the guiding principles of the constitution to real life? Yes, if yes, tick. If you still have doubts, you are welcome. You can clarify your doubts. Thank you. With this, we end this class.